Hello and welcome to episode 3 of The Quest. I am Fantasy Sports Wizard, and today we are discussing the offline versus the online draft and which one is actually better. Now, I don't know for sure because as you can see in this episode, I had a few issues and there's nothing on my behalf. And so, to recap, at the end of last episode, we pulled a draft token from an all rare gold pack, and I also got another draft token from a squad builder challenge from I think one of the marquee matchups they release every week. So I thought, hey, why not? Let's give it a go. I can generally win the offline draft, so I'm guaranteeing myself two good packs, and then the online draft, I mean, is all a good chance for me to get into the online gameplay and get started before we start making our way up through divisions and entering into foot champions and so forth. And on screen now you see me tinkering around with the team. I mean, I don't care. Like it's offline. It's boring. You won't see any offline gameplay from me. So even chemistry doesn't really mean anything, to be honest. Like it's it's a waste of time in one sense. I mean, basically, I set it on like, I don't know, beginner or amateur. Okay, so I'm limiting the amount of coins I'm getting, but it doesn't affect the prize that I'm gonna get at the end, which is the ultimate goal here. So and as it stands, I've still got my coin boosts as well. So using those, like I can get like I think I'm getting 600 coins right now a game. So or like 1,000 coins a game. I can't remember, but anyways, I went in like just pick a difficulty, like score your 5 goals, put the controller down when you got the ball, go and make a cup of tea, read Facebook or Twitter or the forums or I don't know, do anything you want. I mean, yeah, that's what it is. You can see on screen. And here I am. I got my 5 goals. I'm just hanging around, killing time. Like I think I actually went and started and got some lunch or something silly. And I came back, and any second now you're gonna see what happened to me as we tick down to half time. I mean, this is frustrating what you're gonna see. Like I can't do anything about it. Like played there 45 minutes. I got my 5 goals. We were looking good to move into the next round. And before we even get into like the halftime stats, you have lost your connection with the EA servers, and I will be unable to access any online features until I sign back in. And basically, that's a first round loss. And it's not my fault. My internet was fine. But EA kicked me out, and I end up getting absolute trash. Like for I can win these like every time, but then EA goes and throws a curveball at me like that, and I get a first round loss, and it sucks. It really sucks when you're at the mercy of the EA servers. Like I can't do anything about it. Like they're so unpredictable. It's not my internet. Like I know it's not. I didn't have any issues when recording this video or playing, but EA deemed fit that they're gonna kick me out. So yeah, a gold pack, 2 silver packs, and a premium loan players pack. I mean, seriously, what am I gonna do with that? It's frustrating. I mean, I got another challenge, another draft token from this weekend just gone by, and I went into the offline draft again because I wanted to get some of the screenplays if I could. And what do you know? I actually got 2 games in, and on the third game, I was 5-0 up, and I got kicked out once again. I don't know if it's just like EA won't. Like, it's a draft for me. Like it always seems to be there. Like that's the only times I seem to get kicked out when in Ultimate Team. So here we are. We're building up our online team, going for a bit of La Liga and Premier League hybrid, and I was super excited. I mean, we got striker Ronaldo, probably right now the best card in the game. It's like ridiculously overpowered, so I was really looking forward to trying him out. And we also had Daniel Sturridge there, so we got a nice mix of skill, pace, power, perfect for like breaking down any online opponent, I thought. But as you can see, like, as I go through, just setting out my player instructions, I want my defense to stay back. I want my central midfielder to stay back, and then have the outside midfielder sort of like providing a balanced support, and then my strikers like central. I think I end up just keeping them balanced. Like, you should do what they want. I mean, Ronaldo is going to do his thing and drift, and we enter into our first round match, and we come up against a very nice looking side that's got a very strong La Liga attack and then a very strong Premier League midfield. But the defense, I felt fairly confident that I would be able to get in and do some damage with Ronaldo and Sturridge. But this game, oh my days, the lag. So slow. I mean, every time I had the ball, not a problem. As soon as he won the ball, I couldn't do a thing. Like, my players were stuck in concrete. Not even mud, it was concrete. And oh look, you have lost your connection. That's another disconnect. Here you go. Enjoy your 2 gold packs and a silver pack. And thanks for taking part, EA. Thanks a lot. I mean, like, come on, give me a break. So we go ahead. We're gonna open these packs up. I mean, for the sake of this video, it probably works out quite nicely that I got 2 first round disconnects, or like 2 first round losses. Then for actually the lone player pack, we get 1,000 coins, which is a small consolation. But either way, I guess for the sake of this video, it gives a good equal comparison. And from the looks of it, you're better off if you're gonna have this circumstance happen to you where you get 2 disconnects and first round losses. You're better off playing in the online version than in the offline version. The packs were generally better, and I actually end up getting some better players in these packs that have a lot more value to me because they were MLS and Liga NOS players. So I kind of felt a little better, but I was still seething about this. I mean, the other side of things, like, you can win the offline draft every time, basically. I mean, if you want a challenge, and set it up higher, and the AI will bore you to death and probably beat you because it just tends to be a pain in that sense. But for the most part, you can guarantee yourselves 2 packs from winning it, and that's a pretty nice return because you know you're getting like a premium gold and a jumbo premium, or like you can get several decent packs worth. I think it actually equates out to around 22,500 coins worth of packs in the offline draft. Now, it did used to be better, but it does appear that EA dropped the reward slightly because I guess people were milking it a bit too much and they weren't happy with that. But then you then look at all the squad builder challenges like the bronze upgrade all the way through to your gold. Like some of those pulls are insane. Like people have pulled high, like 90 plus rated cards. They've pulled informs. You got untradeable cards that they've been sitting in their club. They've not paid like the 300,000 coins that they would normally have to play to get some player like that. So overall, like it's pretty awesome that that's in the game. But at the same time, like yeah, it's a shame that they then had to cut something somewhere else. And this was probably the nicest pack. I mean, we get 5,000 coins back, which thank you very much. I greatly appreciate that. It makes me feel again a little bit better about myself. But as you can see, like from now heading through 3 episodes, and there's been a good proportion of packs, my pack luck still sucks. Like, seriously sucks. I can't get anything decent right now. I mean, the last episode of the best pack was N'Golo Conte. That's probably my best pull so far, so woohoo! 40k coins, and here we go, we get a Liga NOS player. So like I said, like it helps out because some of these Liga NOS players, they are going for 5 to 10,000 and they're super hard to get. So every one I can get is a little less saved and I can then dedicate to improving my team and making more coins elsewhere. So as we come to the conclusion of this video, like as I said, if you can win the online draft or get like to the second, third round on a regular basis, go for it. You're going to get better packs time and time again. If you don't tend to have as much luck online, go for the offline draft. You can win that pretty much 9 times out of 10 and get yourself some good packs and hopefully some good pulls. So if you pulled anything decent from the draft, like the offline or online draft, leave a comment down below, and I love to hear from you about it. But aside from that, I really appreciate you all from watching. If you enjoyed this, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Aside from that, I am Fantasy Sports Wizard, and I shall see you all next time. Bye!